Hi, Capricorn. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your general reading. This is going to be for October going into November 2020. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. So, of course, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. So, please just take what fits, take what resonates with you. Keep in mind as well that this could be picking up on people around you or situations that are around you as well. So things can be swapped around, or vice versa. All right, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. So Spirit, please use me as a clear channel for Capricorn. What's coming in for you, Capricorn? What do you need to hear? What do you need to know? October, November 2020. What are the general messages for Capricorn? Okay, we have grieve your losses and be open to love. So some of you, and at the bottom here, we have do something different, engage higher reasoning behind this here. So some of you clearly here, there could be a loss. There could be something that you are losing or something that you have already lost here. This is about your mentality. This is about your outlook on something. And I feel like with this be open to love, this is really about, like it says, you know, being open to love, inviting love into your life, really being open to new experiences, being open maybe to just your heart center, your heart space here. Maybe some of you have been feeling like you've been holding yourself back, or there's been a holding back here around you as well when it comes to really embracing love, really opening up to love. And it seems like it has something to do with maybe a pattern. Maybe some of you have been, or somebody here has been going through a pattern, been going through a lot of repetitive behaviors that have not really allowed love to enter. And I feel like this is going to be a need to kind of confront that here, or change the way that you view love, or change the way that you allow love in. Messages for Capricorn. We have make necessary sacrifices. Live your soul, not a role. So this is telling me here that there's almost a feeling of having to sacrifice something, having to maybe let go of one type of or one thing or one way of doing something in order to actually be open to this. And so live your soul, not a role, kind of gives me the feeling of not wanting to just fit in or do something because you have to do it. And with this sacrifices here, this is about being true to you with this here as well. And so I feel like with this grieve your losses, it may always, there's, you know, sometimes there always comes a time when we have to really make a decision. We have to make a choice between two things, or we have to make a sacrifice in order to have this thing. And so somebody here is doing this, or somebody needs to do this in order to be open to love. Okay, so if this is you, you're being encouraged here to feel like you're living your actual soul, you're living from your heart is what I'm getting as well, and really needing to confront whatever choices that you have to make. And at the bottom of this deck, we actually have act now. So this gives me the feeling, and yeah, look at this at the bottom. I didn't see these yet, but we have let love enter, we have find the cure, and we have act now. And so there's definitely something here around the heart space with let love enter and be open to love, find the cure. It's like there's a feeling of you having to, maybe you're trying to find the cure with something. Maybe you're trying to grieve a loss right now, or there's a feeling of overcoming, I'm getting kind of like an obstacle, like a mountain, overcoming this year and having to act now. Maybe something is calling to you right now. Something is giving you, something is beckoning you. Maybe it's a career endeavor. It could be a relationship. It could be that there's a need, because the sacrifice gives me the feeling again like there's this need to kind of act now, or there's a losing of an opportunity, or there's a feeling of having to kind of get out of maybe a feeling of being closed off, or get out of a feeling of maybe grieving something unhealthily. Okay, and again, this could be somebody else doing this towards you. It really depends here, but I'm seeing, yeah, the Two of Swords. There's a lot of blocked energy. The Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles. So pretty much this is about just sitting here and reevaluating something, evaluating how to proceed, how to move forward. But it almost feels like there's always a healthy degree of thinking, of planning here. But this kind of feels with the Two of Swords that there is a feeling here of being at a stalemate. Some of you could be at a stalemate with the current relationship, or you could be just feeling like you're not really getting through to something, or you're not getting through to somebody here, or whatever this is about. And so I feel that it's actually causing a major block within the heart. It's causing a major block to this action here. And so again, I'm hearing the message that for some of you, whether this is you or somebody else, it almost feels like there's kind of like going with the motions here, or doing something that is not really what you want, or doing something because you have to do it, doing something out of obligation. And I feel like there's a need to make this sacrifice that could be difficult, because change is difficult, in order to actually go towards this soul path, which could come in the form again of love or something. But with this Act Now card, we do have two heart chakra colors here. It's like there comes a time when there's a need to pull the plug on something in order to follow your heart and follow your dreams. Okay. Okay, and I'm looking at the bottom of this here. We'll go into this in a little bit, but I'm looking at it now. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we have the courthouse, we have poverty, bad health, and child. This definitely feels like a difficult time. Okay, whoever this is going through maybe a legal situation here. There could be children involved. It could be a divorce. It could be, you know, custody battles or something, or there's just a sense of losing something with the poverty. And I feel like it does have a lot of bad health, emotional health, physical health, mental health, whatever this is. And I feel like with the child though, this could be about a child, or this could be about having to move towards a new beginning. Again, here, there's a feeling of needing to be open to something that's going to, I'm almost getting like that phrase, I think it's where the light enters the wound. And so there's a feeling of allowing the light to shine on your wound, allowing the light to take you where you need to be. And this is going to require having to open up and see it. Let's see here, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. What are the general messages right now for Capricorn? October, November 2020. Can we clarify this information here? What are the general messages for Capricorn? Yeah, Eight of Wands, act now. There you go. So there's a lot of calling for action right now. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. Four of Cups. Six of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like with this Eight of Wands, first things first, and the Act Now card, again, there's a feeling here of movement coming in for you, or you needing to take a movement or take action towards something here. This is about making a sacrifice and just moving towards something. And this Knight of Swords reversed, let's get one more card here, because I feel like we have two characters here, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with, I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Cups here, there's definitely been a lack of give and take with something. And that's kind of why I feel that there's almost a feeling of being very complacent here. Somebody here not allowing love in, not allowing this offer to be received. And with the Six of Pentacles reverse, it's like not accepting it. not being open to accept it or not being open to give. But we have two kings here that are both in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords. So let's clarify what else for Capricorn general energies. Because I almost feel like this Knight of Swords is connected to the sacrifice. It's like there's a need to confront or communicate or take action here. But there's a block with this. And so what are the general messages for Capricorn? The Devil and the Three of Cups. Capricorn. Yeah, so we have thoughts here. I feel like for some of you, this could be somebody else. Okay, this may not be you. We have the Swans here, which is about a strong soulmate, twin flame connection. We have family room, and we have a woman here. And here we have despair again, distant horizons. So I feel like with this Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, act now, thoughts, somebody here is thinking deeply about taking action towards a connection here, towards a sacred connection. But I feel like with this Devil's energy, this is kind of connected here to a sacrifice. It's like there's a need to make a sacrifice with something else. So this may not be everybody's storyline, but I feel, and this could be you, of course, it could be either way. Maybe some of you feel like, it's time for you to make a sacrifice. It definitely could be. It's time for you to maybe have to even sacrifice a connection that you have, a deep, deep connection with somebody. You have a very deep soul connection with somebody here, but there's a feeling of maybe with the Devil, there could be a feeling here of either being in a codependent pattern, or this is something that is not healthy for you at the moment here. And I feel still with this Knight of Swords reversed, there's a lack of confrontation is what I'm getting. There's a lack of making a sacrifice. The way that this man is sitting here and thinking, a lot of thoughts, but not enough action with the act now. And so there's two different kind of groups of you here. For one group of you, this is you. You are this woman here, especially if you're, a woman. And I feel with the family room and this thoughts here and this here, that you have to make a sacrifice, or that you have to do something that is going to really put you in the position of attracting more of your, your soul's purpose here. The Eight of Wands, the live your soul, not a role. But it could be difficult for you to make this sacrifice is what I'm seeing. It could even be a specific conversation in a family room that you have to have with somebody. Maybe you live with this person, maybe this is family, but there's a lot of thoughts about this here, but not taking the action yet. For others of you, this is somebody else who is having to sacrifice another connection or sacrifice you. And they're thinking about taking action. For most, it's towards you. It could be vice versa for some, but for most of you, this person is thinking about how they have to make a sacrifice to move towards you in this example, to be more authentic to themselves here. But there is a need to sacrifice another connection or sacrifice another situation. It could be a family, it could be a family member, it could be something like that. And this is coming with a lot of avoidance is what I'm getting. Somebody's maybe avoiding this action, or they're avoiding this action here. Privileged lady. So we do have two females coming up here. So Yeah, see here we have again bad health. Something is not of good health at the moment. Either for you, this person's not healthy for you, or this individual that you are connected to around you is dealing with something unhealthy. And they know that they have to open up. They know that they have to be more who they are. They have to really open this kind of heart in order to live more. And that's why I said at the beginning of the reading, it feels like somebody's doing something out of obligation. So I don't know who that is. But somebody here I feel might be doing something out of obligation, that they feel that they have to, they're like tethered to this, or they feel like they have to be tied to this here, when really it's not lining up to their authentic truth, okay? But again, like I said, just please use your intuition to pick a side or pick a group. For others, this is just you, and you know that you have to do what you need to do. You know that you have to move ahead here. And it is difficult. It's a difficult sacrifice. Maybe you know that you have to hurt other people in the process, or you know that you have to leave something that seems very obligatory to you in order to open yourself up, because you know that you deserve to be more open. Because I just saw the imprisonment card too, so it kind of feels like a bit of a stuck energy here. It feels like something has been stuck, or something has been almost imprisoned at the moment. What are the general messages, please, for Capricorn? Yeah, this is definitely, I feel, about a connection. We have the lovers here. We have the swans actually as well. We have the star-crossed lovers. Yeah, and we have the 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles reversed, and the 7 of Wands. So exactly, I feel that for the most of you, that's the story I'm getting, is that this connection, the lovers with the star and the swans here, and Act Now and the 8 of Wands, this is actually about following the heart. The way that this woman is holding the star like this is telling me the same thing as live your soul, not a role. This is about living in your truth and living in the truth of what maybe makes your heart feel content, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel whole. Okay, and so I feel with the 10 of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck, with the Page of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles reversed, this is again about maybe going back and forth between two things, or juggling two things here. Going back and forth with the idea, the thoughts here, the idea of reaching out, the idea of reconnecting here. 10 of Cups reversed. So this is an ideal. The 10 of Cups is really about what we envision in our mind to be our perfect family situation, what we envision to be perfection here. So it could also be, of course, like a broken foundation here. So I feel, kind of to simplify this here, for most of you, this is about basically somebody here who has to make a sacrifice. They know that they have to make a sacrifice, and they're in their head about this quite a bit. It's difficult to make the sacrifice because, perhaps there's been a lot invested here, or there has been perhaps even family involved as well for some. And I feel like with the 7 of Wands, though, this is about needing to really stand up for what they believe in and take action towards what seems to be a pretty strong connection that is where the soul is, or where the heart is. And with this let love enter here, and maybe it's difficult to open the heart because of this, or maybe it's just difficult in general here to admit things, to be vulnerable, to take this action, okay? And so that's what I feel. So again, that could be you, or this could be somebody close to you. And if it's you, it could be somebody specific that you want to move towards, or this could just be the idea of what type of connection that you're looking for. Although it does kind of feel 3 of Cups, the Star, and the Lovers. There's a choice to be made here to move into to move into a connection here that this is for you here. That would allow you to be open to your heart here, okay? because something here is not fulfilling. So you're either not fulfilled with where you're currently at, or you know what you have to do. As difficult as it is, you know what you have to do in order to really align up to your true soulmate or twin flame here. I'm getting a feeling too of protection with the Seven of Wands. So there's a feeling with this bubble that she's in here, with this Devil and the Knight of Swords reversed. There's almost a level of protection here. So somebody could actually be protecting you at the moment from something. They could be avoiding communication with you, or avoiding moving something forward with you because they know that they have to clear something else up first. And this might be that they are protecting you here. It also could be Spirit is protecting you. Spirit is guiding you here to make this sacrifice because they know that when you do, you have this coming in here, or you're lining up to this here. What are the messages for Capricorn? What are the general messages for Capricorn right now? Yeah, we have the retrograde. So this could be now. It could be now when we have Mercury retrograde. It says reflection and delays. Yeah, see, exactly. The Knight of Swords reverse in the act now. It's like this action is needing to be taken, but there's a reflection going on right now. There's a retrograde. There's a contemplation here. And I feel like, again, it could be because there's a level of protection involved. There's a level of needing to make sure that this does not spill into this, is what I just heard, whatever that means. And then we have emotional flexibility at the bottom. So once again, with the be open to love, let love enter, there's a feeling of being emotionally rigid right now. Maybe being kind of stubborn, somebody here being stubborn, or having a hard time making decisions from the heart because of this over here, because of maybe feeling that somebody feels maybe they have to be in both, both places, or they have to do what's right. Things like that here. We have cotton candy, make a wish, wishing upon a star right here. So there's a wish coming true, and this came through for a few other signs as well. I think Taurus definitely came through for, Gemini, I believe, and Scorpio. So I feel that there's a wishing upon a star here. There's something that is coming together. And it's very much about allowing yourself to feel it, allowing yourself to gravitate towards it, is what I'm also hearing. Yeah, we have white light. So this gives me the feeling of purification, but also protection. So there's a protective energy right now. Something is being protected for a reason. Something is being delayed for a reason. Yeah, so this could be you, again, wanting to come together with somebody, but it's being delayed for a reason. It's being protected for a reason. Or the person that you're meant to be with, even if you don't know them yet, the reason that you have not maybe met this person yet is because you're being protected for certain reasons. You're being protected because maybe you have to let something else go first for some of you. And this is actually on the other end of this for you. Yeah, so we have relationships, red Merlot, we have ancestry and family. I do feel there's some family involvement here. We also have black, dark. Let's get a few more. Black. So of course, black is another color for protection. Let's see. Capricorn, what are the general messages? What is this about? What's coming in, Capricorn? I'm also getting a message here with the Ten of Cups reverse, is that there may be something that you or somebody has to come to terms with, that what you thought was, what you thought was either the end all be all, or what you thought was something more than it is actually turning out to not be for the best for you. And that's why I feel that this emotional flexibility, it's about understanding that there's a reason why something happened this way. There's a reason why what you thought is maybe not exactly what it is. And so there's a feeling of someone struggling with that, or struggling with the idea that maybe it was not all it seemed to be. Maybe something much better is around the corner, and there's a struggle with understanding the reasoning behind that. The Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands. So again, very much about hanging on by a thread here, not taking action, feeling very much reflection and delays. The Hanged Man, Nine of Wands. This is on top of the family and relationships. So this is again maybe about, yeah, Six of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords, the Hermit. Okay, yeah, see how she's looking in both of these, just kind of contemplating here, mentally, logically. Let's go ahead and see what the outcome is here. Because, I mean, I think this is, you know, coming through, but there's a feeling of exhaustion. So what's the outcome for Capricorns? What's coming in, Capricorns? What's the outcome? Yeah, the compass. So there's a lot of divine intervention here. I do want to say that, because we have the star, we have the make a wish here, and we have the compass, which to me is about guiding to the right direction. So, and the protection too, lots of spiritual protection right now. So really what I feel is that this is divinely protected. What's happening for you right now, this does feel like it's heavily about love and relationships. What's happening right now for you, Capricorn, in love is heavily divinely guided and divinely placed for you to kind of, there's like a division here with the white light. Like there's a protection here, because either A, something is not the right time, or B, this situation that you really wanted to work out, I feel, is not exactly what you thought it was going to be, or not exactly what you think it is. Okay, and I feel that this is you being placed in the right direction here. We have expectation and we have the clover. So let's go ahead and get the tea leaf cards and put these together. So Capricorn, what are the messages, please, for Capricorn? What is the outcome here? What can you expect? What's coming in? Yeah, problems to be resolved. See, there's a problem right now. I wouldn't call it a problem. I mean, there's an issue here that's being reflected upon at the moment. There's renovations being made. There's sacrifices that have to be made here. And these problems are going to be resolved in order to place you right here with the Lovers and the Star. What's the outcome for Capricorn? What's coming in? So we have, yeah, see, this flew right on top of this muddled, unclear thinking. So this is right on top of grieve your losses, 10 of Cups reversed, the Devil. So, I mean, again, whoever this is, you or somebody else, there's a muddled, unclear perception of something right now. And that's exactly why the retrograde is here. There's a need to really think things through right now. Think things through in terms of what to do next, how to navigate this, what's the best course of action. And I feel that clearly with the Devil here, something is it's not healthy. We already had bad health before. So something is not healthy, and somebody's maybe not seeing that it's not healthy, is what I'm getting. And it's causing a major block within the heart to this connection or this situation that's coming in here. Okay. New opportunities, possibilities, and doors are opening. Yeah, so there's a new door opening here. There's a new possibility, a new way. But, you know, again, there's resistance here. What's the outcome for Capricorn? We have the Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer And we have use your intuition to make beneficial changes. See, feeling tied down or frustrated. Somebody feels tied down and frustrated. If it's you, you need to do what you need to do to get out of it. You need to make the sacrifice that you know that you have to make in order to not hang on to something here that is actually causing a lot of frustration for you. Outcome for Capricorns. We have October. This could be happening now. It is October, of course, right now. So this could be that there's something happening in October, the way that these leaves are falling too. This could be all of this. And actually we have the retrograde. So this could be in Mercury retrograde. Something is being reflected on in the retrograde. We have younger woman, dealings or relations with a younger woman. Okay, so I think that's, what else? Anything else, Capricorn? See, dissatisfaction with life, cracked cup. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And we have spiritual guidance. Yeah, protection from harm. Definitely, there's a lot of spiritual protection. I'm getting that strongly here. And so, I mean, there's a feeling here. Let's get the final advice here for you. But there's definitely a feeling here of, I don't know why I'm getting just a lot of being tied up, tied down. With this woman here, I feel like this is the same woman as the younger woman. And with the devil here and this club trying to do something against your will, I don't think that's you. I think there's somebody else in the picture here for a lot of you, connected to somebody that you're close to, for most of you, that is almost trying to force their opinion or force their insight onto somebody here. And it's causing a lot of confusion. It's causing a lot of unclear thinking here. And that's kind of what I'm feeling intuitively from most of you. And that person, the person that you're connected to, maybe romantically, is dealing with that right now. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a lover perhaps. And they need to make a sacrifice in order to move towards you, which is a divine connection. This is only if you feel like you do have a very divine connection here. Okay, and this is about opening up to it. It's about really seeing it and not being blocked because of some unclear thinking with another individual, or letting opinions kind of weigh upon something, because there's a lot of dissatisfaction with life at the moment. There's a lot of feelings of not being content. Somebody here is not content. Okay, and again, if this is you, same type of thing. You are not content with where you're at the moment, and maybe somebody else is trying to force you to see things from their point of view, or this person is trying to force you to be with them or be happy with them or something, or this could be family pressures around you. And I feel like you need to know that you are very protected with your changes that you need to make. You need to use your intuition. You need to really understand that this is a change happening for the best for you, because what's coming for you over here is actually a divinely placed connection that I feel is very much angelic. It's very much a part of your path here. And there's a lot of happiness and light energy is what I'm getting with this lightness that's coming after heaviness, if this is about you here. And so for you, just really reflect right now during this retrograde and think about maybe how this has affected you, how, if your family, for some of you, has affected this here, and to really do what you need to do for you, and know that you have to live your soul, not a role that is placed upon you here with this act now. Okay, so those are the two different groups I'm getting. So let's see what the final advice is for Capricorn. Final advice. Yeah, look at that beautiful deserved reward and purpose. There you go. So very, very much with this here, there's a deserved reward that it's divinely blessed for sure. And I feel that this is about knowing that this is actually what's coming for you. If you feel dissatisfied, or if you're dealing with somebody in this boat, there's an actual reward that's waiting for you here. There's a reward that's waiting, but I feel like it does require, yeah, evolution here. New age, and we have gifts of humanity. This is very much about something involving life purpose as well. So this is about coming together with somebody who could be a, I'm getting a lot of twin flame energy here, but you would do something very much for the universe, for the world, for humanity, if you came together with this person, or somebody that you're going to come into contact with after leaving this is going to allow you to evolve and to actually be in a very divine connection. That's very much of a twin flame mission type of thing here. And it may come as a surprise for you, but this is, if this is your case, this is the reason why you're being protected right now. Okay? So I hope this helped you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you next time. Much love.